Welcome to the Sit and Spin reading. This is where we explore peace and make prayer. The cards we're using today are the Spiritual AF, Inner Effing Peace, and the Self-Compassion deck. We'll elevate the frequency, do some good deeds, and expand the peaceful view. Following all that with a prayer wheel practice, because there's no sides on that prayer wheel. What do we need to notice within ourselves that stands in the way of our frequency going up, up, up? Heart is the new balls. It feels like there's more of a love opening that's needed here. Like the attention that you get is your language of love or your heart speak. Perhaps you had like shock and awe value, an interesting sense of humor, or a great wit. But now all of a sudden, more is demanded out of you, and you can't go wrong if you get your heart open and involved. Did the testicles get so hyped up that they became the center of the world? Check in with your heart. Not going to read the whole thing, but there's a new frequency of love that's going to come into your expression and give you a boost. It says self-care isn't selfish. Taking the time to do something nice for yourself is important, because then you won't be drawing energy from others. You won't feel deficient. Therefore, you won't need to engage in kind of negative attention getting. I feel like you're going to lead with the positive because you filled yourself up first and opened your heart. If you take care of yourself, then you're not like needing from others. You want to be the whole overflowing cup. That they became the center of the world. Check in with your heart. Not going to read the whole thing, but there's a new frequency of love that's going to come into your expression and give you a boost. It says self-care isn't selfish. Taking the time to do something nice for yourself is important, because then you won't be drawing energy from others. You won't feel deficient. Therefore, you won't need to engage in kind of negative attention getting, I feel like you're going to lead with the positive because you filled yourself up first and opened your heart. If you take care of yourself, then you're not like needing from others. You want to be the whole overflowing cup. It says life would be a lot more fun if everyone's middle name was Mother, Fuckin. The goal of this card is to insert the MFIN into your day. Open your heart, take care of yourself, and make it a little more blunt. That's what I'm kind of getting, is like, you've had it up to here with trying to push yourself and negotiate and like be manipulative or do something with brute force. And now there's this elevation in your frequency that comes about by taking care of yourself and having that funny side that loves everyone come out. You have a great sense of humor when you're not so crabby. What are some good deeds that'll make you a good girl, a boy? YOLO. Carpe effing diem. You're on another level. You know that you make an impression. You know that you're so unique. You know that you embarrass people that you're with because you're so bold or different. But you indeed only live once. So you intend to make it count. You intend to stand out. Hakuna Matata, a toast to no worries. I feel like you feel every day's a party. Take off the S-colored glasses. Find your new normal. This feels like very Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Only instead of an edge, there's a lot of heart. How can we expand the peaceful view? Off the hook. Try forgiving yourself for a small recent misstep. Now wish yourself well. Opening the heart. Bring to mind someone with whom you've had a conflict. Notice the tension or heaviness that might arise in your heart. Now send yourself compassion for 3 breaths and notice a shift. Recently, you decided that you were no longer doing well. And this is for someone who needs to hear it. And because of that, you had to revise how you did things. And looking at how you treat other people or the feedback that other people are giving you is not always accurate these days because people have shifted into this hypercritical, weird place where they expect you to be perfect and you're not. So, as a result, you have to maybe work twice as hard to keep your heart open and not mess up. And instead, try to back down on being the perfect little camper. Take care of yourself more and realize they're the ones with the mother F-I-N problem. Because you're here to do something and not get all bound up about it. And you're just going to let go and let yourself off the hook. Because you can't possibly live up to those standards of those people who are being hypercritical, especially online. So, you can just open your heart, do the breathing, and forgive. That's all you can do as you take care of yourself. Let's do a couple spins on the prayer wheel. I forgive, and I'm set free. And I have this ballish heart that takes care of me. And I'm fun, and I'm living loudly with no worries. That's how it's done. And I wish all those righteous people well, but I'm not going to hold their trip inside of my head. I'm going to have the compassion to be me and to live ever so loudly, ever so mother effing loudly. That's how it is. Thank you, and namaste.